Now we are planning to do 50 restaurants in Switzerland. So we've got big plans coming, and we now have 3 restaurants in Switzerland that we've opened in the last 6 months. We've got more to come this year in different cities as well. So 50 is the number that we want to make, and we've got good plans to achieve it.
It's not your first time in Switzerland. You came in the 80s and in early 2000. Twice, 2 failures. How do you explain that?
Yeah, I think if you look at the brand today that we have here, it's a young, modern, edgy brand. It's the biggest restaurant groups that we have, fastest growing in the world. People in the restaurants are young, so it's a completely different brand to what it was like a century ago or some years ago.
But you failed 2 times in Switzerland. What will make this time different? What is the guarantee of success this time?
Now, if we look at KFC around the world, the one thing that has made the biggest difference is just be really, really, really good with the products that we've had. We've got a fantastic franchisees here in Switzerland when we entered this time, and we've got a support team that makes sure that all the products we are selling are world class, best class, and we've got an innovation platform that we're not just selling chicken on the bone, original recipe chicken, but we've got like burgers, we've got twisters, we've got crispy strips, we've got filet bites, which are small thing, and then a lot of variety on side items that are non-meat. So it's a lot of innovation coming. So and together with like the new design that we're having, that we just did for Switzerland, very authentic, down to the earth, that makes a huge difference. And this is why people are queuing up.
Okay, so yourself, how often do you eat at KFC?
Now I have to taste KFC quite frequently because I visit our restaurants like 3 times a week, and then my family loves KFC a lot. So with my daughters, they love having KFC. I have 2 daughters, and eating corn on cobs with them or side items with them. So there's lots that one can do.
Okay, so you say that it's great quality chicken, great meals, a lot of offer. It's still fried chicken, not the healthiest food in the world, and Switzerland is quite a difficult market. People are really regarding the quality of the food that they eat, and they're willing to pay the price. It's not a fast food country, so is your strategy different in Switzerland?
Yeah, first of all, I must say KFC is not really fast food. So our food is good food fast. So it takes like almost 2 hours to prepare our chicken. And you've seen people, our team members, our cooks in the kitchen, they were starting today at 8 o'clock so we can open at 12. So it takes a really long time. We've got real chicken in our kitchens that are hand-breaded. And this is real quality that we are having. And then together with like side items, as I said, there's a choice of like mashed potatoes, corn on the cob, salad, everything that tastes really good with our chicken. So it's not pure chicken alone, it's the mix and the innovation we've got around it.
And in the US, KFC will launch a vegan offer. Anything planned for Europe and Switzerland?
Now, first of all, we've got already a lot of like vegetarian offers on our menu, like as I said, side items, corn on the cobs and everything. And we are continuing to go that plan. We just launched rice balls in Germany, and I'm pretty confident that they will do great, and there's no doubt that we will bring them to Switzerland as well.
So you're the general manager for Germany, Austria, Denmark, and Switzerland. What makes Switzerland a different market?
Yeah, first of all, I think Switzerland is like not just one country, it's like 3 languages, and we've just opened our 3rd restaurant. We opened first in the French-speaking part, then we opened in the Italian-speaking part, now in the German part. And it's interesting, like every part seems to be a bit different. In Geneva, where we opened our first restaurant, we were selling a lot of buckets with chicken. In Mendrisio, which is in the Italian-speaking part, we were selling a lot of burgers and side items. And right now it seems like people are enjoying our chicken as well here in the German-speaking part. So it's like a lot of good local trends that we need to look into Switzerland. And the second trend is definitely, it's one that we love and that fits 100% to our brand, and this is a love for quality. We know Swiss people really like quality, and the Colonel, when he invited the chicken 70 years ago, he was all about quality. So this recipe, it took him like 30 years to get it. So it was all about the details and the handmade, to be authentic. And that's what KFC is about, and this is what we understand and feel that Swiss people like a lot.
You talk about quality. It is indeed very important for Swiss customers, but there's no Swiss meat, no Swiss chicken for KFC. Why?
Yeah, we've got pretty hard quality standards, and our chicken is currently coming from Europe. But we're working with Swiss suppliers to make sure that we are getting Swiss chicken all the time. But it's quite hard standards that we have, so it's not easy to say, okay, now this is just a Swiss supplier and he can deliver as per our quality standards like in 1 week or so. So it's a big project because we've got really high standards in KFC to make sure we've got the highest quality chicken.
Expectations are super high. There's a lot of scandals regarding chicken meat and chicken restaurants. How can you reassure customers that the quality of the meat you offer is matching their expectations?
We've got a big quality team that is looking after the quality of our chicken. We do regular checks with all of our suppliers. And we have, as I just mentioned, we've got a high selection criteria for new suppliers to enter the KFC system. So it's not just like a small project, it's a big project when we get into new suppliers and make sure we partner up for having high quality chicken. We've got a really high standards in terms of the farms and what suppliers are needing to do. So that's why, as I said, having that big team that's looking after all of that is really important for us, and is what it is ensuring to customers that they got the highest quality chicken.
So you first mentioned the price, that it's a very good price for very good quality. I compare the price, and in Germany a fillet bucket, which is approximately for 2 people, is 14.99 euros, so almost 18 Swiss francs. Here it's 24.90 Swiss francs. It's not very cheap. Is eating at KFC Switzerland a luxury for a family?
Yeah, I think if you look at it, we've got like an offer for 4 francs 90 starting, which is like a complete meal for people. So, and then you've got like our standard meals would be around like 13, 14 francs. And then you've got buckets, and the thing to know about bucket, it feeds the whole family. So a bucket is for 4 to 5 people, and if you look like 25 francs for 5 people, it's 5 francs per person. So that's really a good price that we are having. In Germany is different in the sense that a lot of things are cheaper and there's different labor rates. And we are really proud about what we are doing here and being able to offer like such good value for a family, like feeding a family for 25 francs with like 4 or 5 people. I think in Switzerland it's actually a damn good price.
So the first restaurant you opened back in Switzerland was in Geneva. It was a couple of months ago. What kind of assessment can you make already?
Yeah, first of all, we were blown away. I mean, it was like the queue was starting and it was not stopping a month later. It was the most successful opening of a KFC restaurant in the world. It was the restaurant that achieved $1 million of sales like the fastest. So for us, it was just an amazing success, and we were getting positive feedback from customers. So it just reinforced that Switzerland is a market where people were waiting for us, where they love our food, and we just wanted to open more restaurants to make sure like all the customers here can really have a fast, good, convenient way to a KFC restaurant.
You know German customers, Austrian customers. How do you know and how can you calculate that people were expecting you in Switzerland?
Yeah, it's a couple of things that were coming there. So first of all, we were having restaurants close to the Swiss border in Germany and in Singen actually. And our franchisee was telling me like 50% of customers there were coming from Switzerland, and they were driving like 1 hour to get there from Zurich, or even some people from Bern were driving there. So there was a lot of love and traction, and I've been there and seeing people, talking to people, and they were just really excited, and you saw Swiss number plates like everywhere. The second thing was just like on social media we got a lot of pull, so people were always saying, okay, when do you come, when do you come, when do you come? And then the last thing, we did some market research just to understand, okay, what is it that Swiss people love? And as I said, they love quality. And our brand is all about quality and the best tasting chicken in the world. So for us, that felt like a natural fit. And so far, it really is.
So no failure this time. It will work.
We are here to stay, absolutely.